football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Commodores will put toe to leather to crank us up. Here's the return from inside his 10. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. And he won't get it. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on third down. Looking for a man. It's Stanley. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So Tennessee's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question is the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
The Volunteers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Now improvising. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Vols will try to pick it up on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Vols!
And this running back is so dangerous. dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Leaves it with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball marked at the 26. It's first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Stanley. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Gives it on the option. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Right on the money.
But on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Crosses the 40. And midfield, he's got room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Pulls it in. It's Norman. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the middle. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a second and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Tennessee!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. They'll try the run. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Power football with the run. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Complete to the left. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it. There he goes. The tap. Touchdown, Volunteer. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They try to pop a run on the draw. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Stanley. The short hands, it's Agnew. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Off the play fake on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
You know, it's difficult for QB sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Vandy. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
27, Vanderbilt, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Volunteers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
14.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Oh, what a cut! And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Vols will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early. Oh, he's got gets it to the 45. The Commodores, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw. It's Stanley. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Agnew. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback playing strong.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown Doors! And the comeback is on.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Creates a little space. Oh, what vision. Wide open. It's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
The snap sets up the throw. Gets it out quickly. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. He might have been looking just to set up his offense, but he put a touchdown on the board with that 92-yard return. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can. Turning it on! Makes it past the marker. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. To the air, it's Stanley. Zings it complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Agnew. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. Powers through. Touchdown Commodores. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So here is the Tennessee offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming.
Coming up, fourth down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Stanley. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Commodores are marching down the field. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
This time he's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. They'll try to run for it. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Quarterback running on the draw. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Stanley. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Ripping through the defense.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Vandy.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by a field goal over Michigan. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Smith. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. And the Volunteers are rolling down the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Snags it. Touchdown ball. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. To the air, it's Stanley. Pulls it in. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that for Palmer. It's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. It's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Looking to throw at Stanley. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Fourth down, gotta have it here. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be quick. Breaks into the open.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Fires to the right. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Finds us back in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You know what's great about rivalry games?